In the name of Allah, the gracious, the merciful. Welcome to my channel. In a town, a woman lived named Shwali. She had a son whose name was Sammy. Sammy was a very decent boy. He used to work in a well-known organization. One day, Sammy went to a flower shop to buy a bouquet for his office function. In the shop, a girl was standing in front of him and asking, "Sir, if you have chosen a bouquet, shall I pack this?" "Yes, pack this one." "How much for it?" 300 rupees. Here is your money." After this conversation, Sammy left for office, but he kept thinking about the girl. He was confused why he was getting all these feelings. One day Sammy go to that flower shop again and asked her name. "My name is Ruby, sir." Sammy said to her, "Ruby, I like to. Allah, will you marry me?" Ruby said, "Sir, I'm not an ideal match for you. You are rich and I am poor. How can it possible?" "I don't believe in such things. That's why I want to marry you." "Will your family accept me as a daughter-in-law?" Sammy said, "My mother will not accept me, but if we got married, then she had to accept us." Ruby said, "Is it so? Then I'm ready to marry you." Hearing this, they decided to marry by the next month. During this, Sammy and Ruby took time to understand each other's and they liking each other's. After that, they married, and according to his promise, Sammy took Ruby in his house. Seeing Sammy, his mother got very happy, but seeing a girl with him, she asked, "Sammy, who is girl with you?" "Mom, this is Ruby. We got married. She's your daughter-in-law now." What are you saying, Sammy?" Mom said. "I have found many suitable matches for you." "And you got married this poor girl?" Sammy replied to his mom. "Mom, please don't say anything to her. I had married her to own my wish. I don't care that social status, it's just my matter." Listening this, mom says, "Okay, I will accept her as my daughter-in-law. But she had to learn our etiquettes and manners." "Okay, mom, I will learn." After this conversation, Sammy and Ruby go to the room. Next day, Ruby goes to the kitchen and prepares delicious food for them, and does all the house chores, but her mother-in-law Shelley not liking Ruby. Ruby do all work daily. She cook food, washing clothes, cleaning house, and all household chores. One day, Ruby was not well, but she made delicious food. At night, when everyone sits to have dinner, Ruby served everybody plates, and then Sammy says to Ruby, "Ruby, the food taste was very good." Hearing this, Ruby smiled, but Shelley was not at all happy. Thinking something in her mind, she ate the food and went to sleep. Next day, when Ruby was cooking, suddenly she remembered some other works and leaves the kitchen. Exactly that time, Shelley comes to the kitchen and adds lots of chili powder in the food and add lots of salt in other dishes. After doing this, Shelley goes to the lounge and sits there. Then at dinner time, Sammy comes home. Ruby sets the table and serves them, then all of them sat to eat together. Then Shelley takes one bite and she finds it very much spicy and she split this out there. Shelley said to Ruby, "You idiot, do you want to kill me or what? What have you mixed in the food? Check the food, I can't take even one bite." After this, Sammy takes bite and split it out in a second. Then he says to Ruby, "How have you cooked today? Throw this food away and prepare something new." Okay, saying this, Ruby comes to the kitchen to prepare something new. They eat the food peacefully now and sleep. Next day, Shelley thought a plan to second marriage of her son, thinking that if I will push Ruby to the terrace, no one will get to about this. And no one ever doubts on me ever. Then Shelley goes to the terrace and Ruby was hanging clothes to dry. That's when Shelley tries to push her from the terrace, but Ruby goes to the other direction. As Shelley was coming in a hurry, she stumbled and falls in the terrace. She gets injured. Ruby goes to her and says, "Mom, how did you fall? Give me your hand, please, and try to get up." She was in great pain and gave her hand to Ruby. With the help of the neighbors, Ruby brought to the mother-in-law to the hospital. Her hands and leg was fractured to the Shelley, so the Shelley thinks her own. My daughter-in-law is very kind, despite of my bad behavior towards her. She is taking care of me. I was wrong about her and I had misunderstood her. Then she said to her son, "Sammy, my daughter-in-law heart is pure gold. How I could have survived today." Sammy said to Mom, "You take rest. We will continue this conversation later." But Mom said, "No, son, Ruby always obey me despite of my misbehavior." While this talking, Mom starts crying and Ruby wipes her tears and said, "Mom, don't cry and take some rest." After some days, Shelley comes back home and Ruby took good care of her. Now everyone were happy. Seeing this, Sammy was also very happy. Thanks to watching my channel. This is not only a story but also an opportunity to improve your English language skills. It also helps to enhance your English. So please subscribe my channel and hit the bell button for more videos. Do follow me, like, share and comments below. Take your cares.